Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do restoration video part 2 of the old antique blades. So sorry for a delay because I've been really busy with the project, so it's hard for me to arrange some time, but yeah, I finally managed some time to do a video on the restoration. Today we're gonna start with this antique Khukuri. This is, I would say, in the date would be, I would guess, from 90 to 70-year-old. I know there is a 20 years time difference, but to be honest, we don't know in Khukuri community. We don't know how exactly pinpoint. The way we determine age is to see the pattern of the Khukuri and when it's been made. So this type of Khukuri has been found from 1930s to later, even after Second World War. And if you can really go back, it can be found around 2025. So I would age this between 90 to 70-year-old blade, which is pretty ancient as well. And this is a really beautiful blade, has a beautiful shape to it, hollow ground, and there's some red rust happening over here. The bolster is completely covered in rust, a little bit shaky, and I will see what I can do. And on the last video, the boys asked me what product did I use for restoration. Sorry about not mentioning that one prior. So I would be using some sandpapers to start with. I would use especially from 60 grade and go upward gently, but since that there is a red rust, I will use something like this wet and dry sandpaper, and you can get it in the different grades. So I would be definitely starting from this one for 40 grit, then moving upwards to, just give me a second guys, 40 grit sandpaper. Then I would be moving up to 60, then I think there is 120, yep, 120, and I got a further finer grits over here. So I would be doing, before reaching to 320, I would like to do few from 240, 320 and 400 grade. I will, if I want to get some mirror polish, I will go further up guys. I will use 600, 800, 1000. You can choose, go higher up depending upon the quality of the finish you want. Then I would be also using some aluminum foil. I will show this later in the video what it happens. Like if you rub the aluminum, it will create aluminum, sorry, forgot a scientific term. Aluminum chloride, nah, not aluminum chloride, but whatever, sorry about this, I should have written it down. But this will kill the red rust. That's what you want. You don't want red rust in your blades. Patina is fine, having a good patina is fine, but having a red rust is no. So after this, treating with this one, I would be using some steel wool as well. And to finish it off, I will use some metal polishing. As you can see, there are some metal polisher over here. And for the handle, I will use some wax. And with the wax, I found, don't use petroleum based wax. It slowly degrades the wood, or even in the leather, it will break the leather in the long run. So find the natural wax which doesn't have any petroleum product in it, and to store on the blade, Renaissance. This is a petroleum based wax. Lots of the museum and high antique houses and collectors use this one. And what does this do is, when I'm storing this blade after the cleanup, this will help it to prevent from the rust. And if I want, there is some, like by whetstone, I can go through that and sharpen it up, which I wouldn't in the old blade. and there is some boot strap. So there's a leather strap and there's a finer grade stone as well. So if you want, you can go through this and make it sharp as possible. Other product on conduction I would be using, you would need or might not need, is some metal brushes to scrub it out, the hard reaching place, and some brush to apply oil if necessary, and there is some oil as well. This is a mineral oil I'm using. So that's it, guys. Let's get this thing started and let's see how the final results comes out. Alright guys, stay tuned and thanks for watching till now. And I got some scissors to cut, to stand up, to cut. This is already pre-cut pieces to cut sandpaper. It makes life a lot more easier. Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, after a few hours, this is the final result. I left a little bit of, after cleaning up, lots of the marks started to show up, like the force mark and sharpening mark, like someone has sharpened it and definitely used that blade before, and came out really nicely. And this is some patina over there. I left it over there just to show the A's. Did a mirror polish on this one because I don't like to do mirror polish in my antique Khukuris. Some people do it, but this is just me. If you want, you can do it. It's not like a do or don't rule. It's just me. And yeah, it came out really nicely. Handle, everything. And have you seen this flat Khukuri before? Different. It's not broken, it's flat. I checked it, it's straight flat over there. It's not broken from anywhere. So that's a different kind of Khukuri for you. Ocho. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very happy with the final result. Very happy. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the mess. It took a bit. I thought it took more than I thought it would take, and I'm very tired right now. My arms are sore, so I'm just going to relax and I'm going to edit this video and post it later. Or thanks for tuning in. And the next one is definitely the Mark V British Service issue 1970s. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you. This is the final result for my antique Khukuri. It showed off the A's perfectly. And it's being 90 to 70 year old, I'm so glad to have it. It's older than me. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm very tired, so I'm been mumbling a bit of a word right now. So thank you.